Hey friends, it is time for our weekly nursery update. So let's go hop in the Kubota and go to the nursery. So there is the nursery where all the customers come and shop. And we are headed up to the production greenhouse on the other part of the property. It's kind of our little secret hidden gem here at Creekside. Not very many people get to see it, but you do. So here we go. Here we're coming up to the shrub lot. All right, we're here. We're here up at the production greenhouse where the mums are, and wouldn't you know, it's starting to rain. That's life here at Creekside. Just got my hair done today and looking good and feeling fancy, and now it's raining. That's Creekside. Oh my goodness, y'all. Do you see what I see down on this row? I see color. It's a little early, but there is some yellow popping through. So that's what happens with your mums when they're under stress. So when it gets really hot and they don't maybe get enough water or enough fertilizer, they'll go ahead and go to bloom. So that is how Jerry kind of keeps these from blooming early. If he starts to see some of them, like down here, look at these. See, they've got buds all over them. So he will try to really sock some fertilizer to them to keep them from going all the way to bloom. But if you will remember, we did these on June the 6th. We potted them up. There are 2 mums in each pot, and they're doing well. So we've got about another 4 to 6 weeks really before we want the first ones to come in full bloom, because you know, September around here is kind of the prime time. But while we're over here, let's go ahead and hit the shrub lot up here. So this is another shrub lot that we have where we are growing just obviously tons of different shrubs. The greenhouse is right here off to my right. The black lines that you see, this is the irrigation that we have running. Jerry can run the irrigation, he can run fertilizer through here. Look at this. So we've talked about this before, how we're partners with proven winners. Look at this beautiful dianthus. This is brand new for next year. This is the new color of the Paint the Town series, and this is Fancy. So they sent us some of the new perennial introductions for us to grow so that we would have a little bit of experience with them before next spring season, so we would know exactly what to tell you about these plants. So Fancy is doing great so far. There is a salvia that is the Color Spire's Snow Kiss. So this will be a great white perennial salvia. Has not started blooming for us yet. Not sure if it will this season or not. It is hardy in zones 3 to 8. Will get to be about 20 inches tall, and it does like full sun. So that is good to know. Let's see, where shall we start? Let's start over on this side. I just got so ahead of myself. This is a crepe myrtle, believe it or not. So this is a crepe myrtle bush. This particular one, Jenny's trying to find a tag. There is no tag.
Cherry mocha.
Cherry mocha. Jerry says it's cherry mocha, but it has no tag. So all of these perennial crepe myrtles, obviously they are perennials, they're shrubs, they are petite, they are part of the Barista series. Absolutely gorgeous color on them. So there's the cherry mocha right here. Then we've got hydrangeas galore. They are in all different stages of blooming. This one I believe is a little lime, or little lime or limelight, couldn't tell on the tag, but just those beautiful panicle hydrangeas, nice creamy white that will turn to a beautiful kind of a limey green. So we've got those that are going on. You can tell that these guys, we've just pruned them back. Like last week, we talked about how, remember how your hydrangeas may get really floppy? Well, even our hydrangeas that are brand new get a little floppy sometimes. So we know that pruning them back in this fall, they can already have new blooms on them. So those are doing wonderfully well. You can see the Sprinter boxwoods right over here. These Sprinter boxwoods will do sun or shade. They are fantastic. They are fast growing, 2 to 4 feet tall and wide. They're easily adaptable to the landscape or large containers, so you can shape them however you want to. So we love those. We've got a bunch of the Osos roses here. There's paprika. I think we've got a At Last rose in here somewhere. It's just a little bit of everything up here. But look at all this nice dense foliage. This particular one is, yes, the hot paprika. So this is a landscape rose. It's going to be more of a shorter rose. It's going to be 1 to 2 feet tall and wide, hardy in zones 3 through 9. So very adaptable. Oh, I do want to show you this. Come on. Now, this is our first year growing this, and this is like an obstacle course, tiptoeing through here. So pardon me. Okay. Look. Jerry's coming too. Hopefully he doesn't trip. Look at this great bush. Now you're thinking, oh Jenny, that's a green bush. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, this is called low scape mound aronia. So I'm gonna show you. This is just a fabulous shrub for us in the South. It does really nice, delicate white blooms in the spring. It is hardy in zones 3 through 9, so I can't even say the South because it's pretty adaptable anywhere. 1 to 2 feet tall, 2 feet wide. So it's going to be a little wider than it is tall. It has gorgeous fall colors to it, nice burgundy color. You could do this in a mass planting as like a ground cover because they are nice and low and wide. So we have a lot of people looking for ground covers. This is technically not a ground cover, but it will act like one. Sun to part shade, rarely needs to be pruned, yay for that. It is just a fantastic little plant. Cannot wait. Look at the fall color on that. Look at that. Beautiful red. So sweet. And then behind us, we have beauty berries. I love beauty berries. Here's a great one to show you. So beauty berries are just a great shrub. They are deciduous. You can see that they put on these little small delicate white blooms. When the blooms are done, then the berries start to form. In late fall, they will turn this beautiful orchid purple color. So pretty, just covered in the bush. That's why it's called a beauty berry. Who is that masked dog running through the field? That's Rosie. That's my parents' dog. She's a puppy. She's only a year old. But you got to see Rosebud. All right. Oh, very exciting. And it's raining even harder, but we're gonna go keep on going. Look what is below me. Hibiscus, hardy hibiscus. Oh y'all, can you tell it's getting kind of late in the evening? These are the new introductions for next year. French vanilla. So going on this week is the summerific week between Proven Winners and Walter's Gardens, because Walter's Gardens is the source of these fantastic hardy hibiscus. So this is a little sneak peek for you for next year. They are covered in buds. I do not have any blooms yet. So I've got this French vanilla. So that's one of the new introductions. And then there's also going to be, how fun is this? Spinderella. I'm telling you, the lady that has this job to name the plants is the best job ever. So Spinderella has that great pink and white bicolor. Again, remember, these hardy hibiscus are great in like zones 4 to 9, very adaptable. They love the heat, they love the sun. Even in the colder climates, they do really well. They die back completely in the wintertime. They come back in the heat of the summer. This one is gonna have a little bit of a darker foliage. Doesn't have the buds on it yet that the French vanilla does, but I mean, we're talking about, look at this bud right here. Just another few days and it is going to be open and I get to share with you its gorgeous color. All right, Jerry, where shall we go next? Do we go inside and look at the babies? Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about that. So we're gonna go over here. Now remember, we are a working nursery, Creekside Nursery in Dallas, North Carolina. We are the grower. So we have stages of all plants. And a couple of weeks ago, we got in 1,300 baby shrubs. And guess what we're doing tomorrow? We are potting them up. So look for that video because it will be coming. Oh my goodness. There is just a ton of different shrubs in here. We have got an azalea. Look at the color of that bud. If that's not the most precious shade of pink I have ever seen in my life. This is Perfecto Mundo Double Pink and wonderful. So we got lots of different hydrangeas. We've got butterfly bushes. This is the Pugster White. You can see them that they are really starting to put on lots of buds with that beautiful pure white bloom. So we've got those. We've got the amethyst back here in the back, the Pugster amethyst. Let's see if I can show you this. Is that attached? It is attached. And make sure I'm getting this right. This is, it's a hydrangea. And, oh, this is the new one. Okay, sorry. I had to get a little bit, wee bit giddy. That's the name of it. Wee bit giddy. Look at the sweetness of that little bud. So we will take these quart-size shrubs and we will move them up to 3-gallon size shrubs where they will continue to grow and just fill in and be happy. Some of them will be ready this fall, and then some of them will be ready next spring. Roses of Sharon, look at this. This is the chiffon white. Look at that. It is only like a little 4-inch pot, but she is trying so hard. She's just a great one. So there's the white, then there is magenta behind me. So it's still part of that chiffon series, that great magenta. So all of these will be available, like I said, just depending on how they fill in their pots, either this fall, definitely next spring. So anything that you see that I'm talking about, and I am skipping a ton because there's a gazillion plants in here. More butterfly bushes, more roses of Sharon. This is Pugster Blue. We've got little limes, we've got limelights, so much to do. We've got, speaking of 3 gallons, over here, these are little quick fires, which are great panicle hydrangeas. They're very similar in habit to the little lime, so like a 3 by 5. And just a great shrub, fantastic, so much going on. But I hope you have enjoyed this little bit of a tour of Creekside Nursery. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to Gardening with Creekside. We will see y'all next time. There's lots going on. We'll stay tuned and we'll show you what's happening. Bye, friends. Are you ready? Hey guys, it is time for our weekly nursery update. So come on with me and we're going